Hi, chaps. So let's talk Telegram security. We've talked about this a bazillion times, I know, and we will probably continue to talk about this a bazillion times, but it's so important to protect yourself in this space. And there are a lot of scammers, as you know. It's probably, ironically, even some scammers watching this actual video right now. And here's how all the scams work. They all work in the same way, and that is that on Telegram, you get a direct message from somebody, and they will often steal somebody's identity. So you think it might be somebody legitimate. They often steal my name, for example. But you get a direct message and you engage in a direct message and you end up clicking on a link, and that's where the scam starts. The golden rule, quite simply, is never engage in any direct messages. If you just ignore all direct messages, regardless of who they're from, you're going to be safe. That really is the simplest thing to do. Just ignore all direct messages. There's never, ever any need to communicate with them anyway. And none of us, me, Jed, Igers, Todd, Scott, any of the team are ever going to direct message you, ever. So if you do get a message from us, from Chris Farrell, it's not Chris Farrell. So that's really what I would say above all else. And then your life's going to be so much simpler on Telegram. Never respond, never open, never engage, never communicate with anybody that direct messages you. That's the simple, simple fix. Now, that said, I'm going to quickly share with you in this video 3 things that you can do in your settings to make things even a little bit easier. So let's quickly go through this because I would encourage you to go and do this as well. So I'm just going to share my screen right now. Okay, so here we are, and this is the Locked Money group that we're looking at here. And the first thing that I want you to do is to go to your settings area. So at the bottom here, there's this little cogwheel. That's the settings icon. Click on that, and we get presented with various options. And one of the options on the left-hand side here is privacy and security. Clicking on privacy and security, we get various options here that we can change. By default, most of the settings allow everybody to contact you. You can actually change most of them to nobody. Let me show you. So, for example, they're all under the privacy area here. So phone number. When you set up your Telegram account, you would have added your phone number. If you click on phone number, I would suggest that you select here where it says nobody, so nobody can see your phone number. Now, I'm actually fine with my contacts because I don't answer direct messages, so I'm going to keep mine as my contacts. I would suggest for you, you put nobody. And I would go through all of these here. Last seen online, that's fine. You can keep that as it is. Groups and channels. This is really important. So if you click on groups and channels, again, select nobody. By default, I believe everybody is selected, but if you have everybody selected, you can get added to other Telegram groups, whether you know it or not. And there are scam groups that use a very similar name to ours. They use our logo. So when you go to Telegram, you might accidentally click on that scam group and not be aware of it. So again, select nobody here. That's what I would do. Again, I've kind of been on Telegram for years, so I'm fine with my contacts, but I would definitely select nobody. So I suggest you click on that. Calls. This is really important. People can call you on Telegram. Maybe you've had this. If you click on calls here, again, select, well, I've already got this selected, nobody. So nobody can call me. I suggest you select nobody as well. Profile photo, I'm fine with that. Bio, I'm fine with that. Birthday. I mean, it's up to you. You can have these all as nobody. This is the big one. Messages here, messages, direct messages. If we click on that. Now, the only ironic thing is that is not an option for nobody with messages because Telegram essentially is a communications channel, and so it wouldn't make sense from Telegram's point of view to disable that. But you do have an option for only your contacts and premium users. So I would suggest at the very least, click on that, my contacts and premium users. This means that anybody that you add as a contact, I suspect you may have 0, but anybody you have as a contact could contact you, and obviously you know them, so they're not going to be a scammer. And anybody that's a premium user could send you a direct message as well. Now, it is technically possible that a scammer is a premium user. They have to pay for that, so it's probably unlikely. But again, going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, if you ignore all direct messages anyway, this isn't even an issue. I'm just saying that if you ignore all your direct messages, plus go in here and make your changes, you're going to be absolutely covered. So I would suggest changing this to my contacts and premium users. I'm actually okay with having everyone because I kind of, as I say, I know what I'm doing and we use it for business. But I would at the very least definitely suggest you change messages to my contacts and premium users. There's no save button. Once you toggle and change, it is automatically saved. And that's all. So make sure you make these changes here under the privacy and security tab on the left-hand side and change all of these, particularly messages, particularly calls, particularly groups and channels, to nobody when that is an option. And that will just save you a lot of stress. And again, just to loop back to what we said at the beginning, let's close with this. None of this is even an issue if you just ignore direct messages. There's no reason to even engage with anybody. They're all scams. Nobody's reaching out to help you out, unfortunately, or say hi. They're all scams. So just ignore all direct messages and you'll be absolutely fine. But I would also suggest doing what we've gone through in this video, just for that, added level of security. All right. Hope that helps. Let me know. Talk to you later.